Hello, hi. My name is Tarina Hines. That's my maiden name. I'm talking here on video because I'm gonna go head on and be fluently and be correct about my situation when it comes to my family. First of all, we in this family, we're not Mexicans, we're not Latins. Okay, we're not drug traffickers. And this is why I don't broadcast the men in my family. First of all, you got the devil that is so busy. The devil is just so busy with this family. First of all, Michigan ain't even no drug trafficking state. It's Arizona and California. If you do the research on California and Arizona, those two are the two main drug trafficking, human trafficking states. Let me tell you why. Because it's next to Mexico. Once you cross towards Chicago and Michigan, those not even drug trafficking states. Those states, Illinois and Michigan, are more gangster. I'm just gonna go ahead on and say that. And it doesn't sound right with a racist officer saying, well, okay, well, your relative had this or that without a drug test. You cannot frame a black man and say what he got and what he don't got. It doesn't sound right. It sounds like harassment. It's two officers I didn't get along with. It actually is four of them I didn't get along with in Tucson, Arizona. And I noticed that they knew my family members. They knew my little brother, and they knew because sometimes cases connect. Sometimes when you see officers from a different state, you can see the ones that's that can come, that can travel to Michigan. Sometimes people go over the guidelines and what they have to go. He doesn't have no history of no drug trafficking, no human trafficking, no sex trafficking, for them to sit up there and say, well, oh, he's doing this, doing that. First of all, the men in my family don't even do that shit. They not Mexicans, they not Latins, they not white people. And cocaine is more of a white people drug. If you're gonna catch up a black man and say, hey, uh, something about drugs, black people smoke weed, they smoke herb. They don't mess with cocaine. None of them gangsters in Chicago even mess with that stuff. That's when you know you're dealing with a white person. You're dealing with a white crooked cop. When a white crooked cop start talking about drugs, the first thing they're gonna do is use their own type of senses to say, okay, this is because that's the drug the cop is probably messing with. It's the other way around. That's them doing that. That's what they are doing. That's why I said that I told my brother, just keep your mouth shut. Because some of these cops do need drug tests themselves. I'm just going to be honest. And I believe that this officer named SUBLETTE was crooked. He was very crooked. He was very mean. First of all, he be waving at me. I don't want him waving at me because I don't like him. I don't like him. I can't stand his guts. And he waved at me like he know me. And I can't even see. I couldn't even see because I'm nearsighted. So I don't know if that's him or not. But a lot of these cops are crooked. A lot of these CEOs are crooked. That's why in the future they're going to start drug testing a lot of them. Because it's a lot of white people, a lot of white celebrities, a lot of Mexicans that do cocaine. Not no damn black man. I'm just going to go ahead and say he going to win that. Why? Because, and then the transsexual sitting up there looking at my brother like he know him. First of all, I don't run those transsexual. I know who it is behind it. And I'm going to go ahead and talk to my mom about this guy SUBLETTE that I keep having problems with. He keep coming into my YouTube, bothering me. I'm probably file a report on him and say he's harassing my family. I'm having problems up in YouTube with a CEO named Mark Zuckerberg. He is harassing my family, trying to make us pay all that money that we ain't got. We ain't billionaires like he is. We ain't millionaires. We don't even do a company the way he does. So I'm just kind of pissed off because ain't nobody messing with his family. I don't want nobody fucking with my family. Because when you start messing with my family, that's when you're going to mess with me. Again, my name is Tarina Hines. I'm his big sister. I'm the oldest of my mama kids. I'm not going to let you bother my brothers. None of my brothers. I don't give a damn if you're a cop or not. You're not going to mess with my brothers. Because I will go hard on those cops over my brother. And it is a lawsuit because it's civil rights harassment. You cannot mess with no civilian like that and be chasing after him and thinking that we not going to have no lawsuits.